What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So at the moment I've got a lot of things happening baby wise. Babies are popping out or popping up. Nothing's popping. Stop saying popping. So I seem to be getting quite a lot of babies at the moment after a long stint of 2 years of just only ever being able to get a few guppy fry. So this is cool. This is new to me. It's fun, it's exciting, and I'm loving it. So this tank right here is one that I set up quite a while ago. It's got a pair of Apistogramma in, and Apistogramma or Apistogramma? I don't know. Either or, A or B. Apistogramma, we'll say. It's got a pair of Apistogramma in, and very recently a load of babies just popped up out of nowhere. I had no clue that anything was going on. So one of my subscribers told me, now I can't remember who it was because it was so many comments, and I tried to go back and find it, but I couldn't. But they basically said that Apistogramma in the wild actually use plants and they lay eggs on the underside of plants. So it's actually not an accident that I created a plant cave. Well, I did make it by accident, but you know, the fact that it worked was perfect. There was a plant cave and I just saw all the babies coming out of this section. But down here seems to be where the new residence is. You're going to give me some better focus than that? There we go. So look, you can see all the babies already. Here they are. There's one little tiddler there. Let me come around this way. Oh, so they're all doing that thing where, you know, because I'm here, they've just dropped flat. But you can see them. You can see them right there in the fall. Can you see them? There we go. Hopefully you'll see them all. They're so tiny. They're so tiny. I'm in a really tight area here, so it's quite hard to film. But yeah, I think you're getting it all. So there's quite a few there. I think there's about 20 to 30. If I stay still for a little bit longer, they will start moving again. But you know, at the moment, because there's this giant lens right by the glass, they're all staying still. So as many of you would have already seen in the crebensis tank down beside me here, we had success breeding babies there as well. Now there's none left at the moment. I'm not entirely sure why. I think the parents ate them. I mean, there's no other explanation unless I didn't get the right food for them. Anyway, more on that in a minute. But yeah, I think they've definitely got more fry again, or eggs or something in the cave. And here is what's making me think that. So if I zoom right in, hello there, you can see there's the female. So I'm not sure what she's doing with her mouth there, but she's definitely fanning, isn't she? Look at that. Bop, 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 bop. Maybe there's a little disco in there or something. Anyway, where's Dad? There's Dad, look, waiting patiently for new babies to arrive so that you can probably eat them. Do not do that this time, please. If we could not eat our young, that would be great. But yeah, even the nest, is it? Is it the nest? It's not the nest, is it? But yeah, even the pile of sand that she's dug out, it's even bigger this time. If it was her or him, again, I'm not sure. One person said that the female creates the cave, and then, well, some people said that, and then some people said the male. So I'm not entirely sure. Who makes the cave, the male or the female? Yeah, she's definitely doing something in there, guys, isn't she? So, what are we going to do food-wise? Because maybe the reason before that some of the fry didn't survive is because the food I was giving them wasn't working. So what I was doing was just getting small pieces of like flake or whatever, putting them in the water and then crumbling between my fingers just to make microscopic pieces everywhere. Maybe that's not adequate. Maybe we need live food. And with all these babies, and about to be babies anyway in there, you know, we've definitely got the babies already in this one. I think it's worth us getting some brine shrimp going. Okay, so we've got bubbles, which is cool. I mean, the discus are really interested. Super simple setup, but I think what I'm going to do actually is put the check valve in here, and then after that connect it to the tap, because when it stops blowing, you get a drip coming down, and obviously if there's a power outage or something, then it wouldn't matter too much because it's only a slight little drip, look, but yeah, it wouldn't hurt just to put it there. I've got the check valve currently there, see, so that's all the way down the line, so I might as well just add it in there. There we go, awesome. So the room is set to like 21, 22 degrees. Apparently 28 is perfect for them. They're against the tank that's 28, so they should get about 25, so that's all right. It's in the range. They also need to be near a light source, which, as you can see, they're right next to it. So hopefully we get some good hatch rates. I mean, this is all learning for me, so probably going to get it wrong to start with. Next up, it says add the eggs and then the salt. Although saying that, I've just realised I forgot that I bought this. It's like the eggs and salt mix. It says you need about 16 grams to put in there. But I don't know what 16 grams is by just looking at it, so I'm going to have to get some scales. I'll go and have some breakfast, come back, weigh it out, put it in, let's go. Oh, hello guys. Very interested at the moment in what's going on, aren't you? Especially you. What's this, Bubbles? What is going on, Bubbles? That has worked out great. So basically one of my little spoons here, or that's a tablespoon, isn't it? Yeah, a tablespoon is 16 grams, which is exactly what I need. So if I just remember, a level tablespoon goes in for 500 ml of water. Yeah, it should be perfect. Okay, so now apparently I just wait like a day or so. Hopefully it works. So I have bought an absolute ton of this stuff. It's called Alderley Rock from Aquarium Gardens. They supply most of my sort of not common hardscape materials. Like if it's just standard Cereal Stone or Dragonstone, I can get that from any aquarium shop. But they stock stuff that's like, you know, a little bit different. Look at that. Is it focusing? Stop focusing on me. There you go. Yeah, so it's like just tons of detail in a rounded sort of rock. Now I absolutely love rounded rocks, because they simulate rivers, in my opinion, and that's most of the waterways that we see a lot of the time in nature. So Cereal Stone is great, Dragonstone's great, but for beginners it's quite hard for them to be able to structure that and make it look right, whereas a rounded rock like this, you can literally just chuck them in however you want, with plants in between them, a bit of sand at the front, and it will guaranteed look good. In fact, I'm going to do a scape like that shortly. I love river style tanks, and this stuff here will lend itself so well. It can even work in nanos as well, because I've got smaller pebbles, and I've got some really big ones, I think, in here as well. There we go, look, really nice little haul, loads of rocks. We've got there the ADA Colorado, which matches that sort of stone really well. A couple of bags of aquasoil as well. This is the Predibia, I don't know, what is it? Predibio stuff. Yeah, it's good stuff. All of them are pretty much, you know, same of the same. Well, I think so anyway. At my level it is. And yeah, it worked really well. So I really want to do something river style with this. Maybe a good idea would be to switch up the Asian fish aquarium to some sort of fast flowing river. That'd look cool, wouldn't it? Could possibly strip it right back, have loads of those really cool stones down there, just lining the whole central part, some big valves swooping over, maybe just some upright twigs as well. Just, I don't know, maybe that'd be cool. What do you think? So I'm over here at the Golden Ram tank. Now, in the previous video, I showed you the eggs they'd laid, or was it the previous video or one before? I don't know, doesn't matter. But they laid eggs on this tiny little rock. Now, since then, I went back to the rock and there was none on there, it was completely clean. And then yesterday, I noticed more of the behavior I was seeing before with the aggression and guarding the area. And this morning, once again, the female's belly's sunken right in, and on that little stone is even more eggs again. Okay, here they are, look, they're chasing off all of the ember tetras at the moment. And down here, yeah, the cyanobacteria is starting to fade away as well, so we're getting rid of that. But the rock is right, oh, it's going to be hard to, well, yeah, I can't get a good zoom and focus on it, but it's basically that rock there again. So it's interesting that they've decided, you know, to do it in exactly the same place. I guess that means we've got more chance of success, that they want to keep doing it in the same place? I don't know. But I have noticed that the male is a lot more aggressive towards everything in the tank, including the female. I mean, she seems absolutely fine with it. Look at her belly and a little egg shooter. That's right out. There's the egg shooter. What's it called? I should know this. Someone told me before, but I can't remember it currently. Yeah, she's looking fantastic. That belly's nice and red still. Eggs laid. Hopefully we get better success. Is the female supposed to stay with the eggs? Because I know that with the cribs, the female's always with the eggs, whereas it doesn't seem to be the case with the rams here. Again, it's my first time anything happening with rams, so it's great, but it is all new to me. So yeah, really nice little setup, I guess. They like it. I mean, visually, I'm not that fond of it. I'm not going to lie. I don't think it looks that great at all, but it is really working well for these guys, and that's why I'm not changing it. It's not really a Scapers look, is it? But it's obviously created a nice natural environment for them. And to be honest, there's something about that I really like as well. I need to find that balance between something looking really natural, but also not looking like a complete mess.